right. So welcome, everybody.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming to the Idle Games panel.
Oh, yes. Welcome. We're going to talk about the Idle Tap Taps.
Yeah. So how many people are familiar with Idle Tap Tap games? Okay. Okay. So we got most people. Some not sure. A little bit. Okay.
He's playing. He's playing.
Yeah.
Right
Well,
now.
no. That. Okay.
What game?
Welcome
Okay.
welcome to Idle Hell.
Yes. Okay.
So we're just going to do like a run through of some of the popular games, some of the not as popular games, just to kind of introduce you guys. I mean, I'm assuming if you know the Tap Taps, you're probably most familiar with Sif. So we're going to hopefully convert some of you guys to some other games.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's called, you can Google it.
Okay.
Google.
Quick. Ooh, that is not.
Oh, is it? Is there a way to bring it
zoom
down?
out a little?
Absolutely. Oh,
I think it's on their end, the
Is it?
production end.
Well, basically, just so a quick and dirty history of rhythm games. A rhythm game is really any music-based game where you're hitting things in time with the music, using either your a controller.
This is a rhythm game.
Yes. Anything
I mean,
with
there's no
music.
music, though.
Yeah, like drums, keyboards, guitars, controllers, anything, and then we lost all the video. Yeah. So, like, you can. In general, you can trace rhythm games back to Parappa, sort of like the most well-known original game, Parappa the Rappers, on PlayStation 1. It was really fun. Bust the Groove came pretty soon after Vid Ribbon. Bimani is kind of where rhythm games took off until just like... Into what?
1999 with DDR.
Yes, which was awesome because people started playing games and getting in shape at the same time. And it was really popular, like it swept the country, huge. There were tournaments, there's just like people would be at arcades till 4 a.m. It was a great time. And then that eventually led to Guitar Hero and Rock Band in America, because Bimani was more it was a Japanese company, so they had to either import games or you just didn't play them at all. And then came a little series called The Idolmaster. It was an arcade game originally. It was then released a year later on the Xbox. It was really the first major game about idols and producing a digital idol that you were basically in charge of, helping them train. And the little rhythm game mechanic kind of appeared there to train their stats and such. And then they came out with Aikatsu and Precure games. They weren't. There were rhythm elements to them, but they were more about collecting cards. You got physical cards from them. Mm-hmm. The Project Diva game kind of again got pretty popular, and then there were two mobile games. For the Vita or something. The Idolmaster SP and Shiny Vesta were more mobile versions, not so much console. And then the floodgates were opened in 2013. When Love Live School Idol Festival
swept the Idol Nation.
Swept the nation, yes.
They've swept the nation of Japan, and it soon swept ours.
Rhythm games on a mobile platform just made the genre really accessible. You could just pick up your phone while you're at the bus stop, whatever, wherever you are, you could play your games wherever you went. And it was a wonderful time.
So the characteristics of an idol game, generally, they have your tapping to music with your fingers, or, you can use like sausages or cats or something. But anyway,
cat paws work.
They have you tap to the music, you have a team of idols that is performing, generally is the premise. They have a stamina bar that will go down if you miss notes and perform poorly. They have the cute collectible characters, which is arguably the most important part of the game.
Everyone will have a waifu. There's
yes.
girls and boys.
And boys for everyone.
Everybody.
And all of them, pretty much.
They're good boys, Brent.
So we have, and then each of those cards has a type that is specific to them and generally will create for power-ups if it's matched with certain songs. And they also have unique skills which will help boost your gameplay. Then there's usually a leveling up system just to kind of give more of an advancement to the game and to make it I guess you have another goal in mind as to why you're raising the idols to be the best idol they can be.
To be the top idol.
The top idol.
Yes,
Yes.
exactly.
And then there's the character
Stories.
stories. Okay. Anyway,
that
yes,
slide.
the character stores. You can go and buy merchandise of each of the
Well,
characters.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
you can do that too. That's the one drawback of these games.
Don't
is
do it.
They making bank on the keychain line and every merch line. Oh my god. So there's character stories. So generally they'll have like a little bit of a background for the story or like a situation, like that you kind of interact and get an idea of the idol and their personality. And then there's daily login bonuses, which again, oh my god, why are we dumping all these prizes right now?
Because why not?
Yeah, wow, that's a lot.
right.
All right, anyway, so, and then daily login bonuses, they get you to play the game at least once a day. And,
Keep coming back.
hold on. Sorry, I'm making sure someone finds our room.
It's important.
And lastly, Gasha.
Gotcha.
This
By
is salt,
the-
by the way. My God.
It's the idol
I mean,
salt.
yeah, I will eat one of these. If I pulled Mika, I would have eaten one. But anyway, that's another story for another time. Anyway, so all games are generally free to play. Please play responsibly. Because they are free to play, you can possibly, but a lot of games are more now also pay to win. Unfortunately, that comes almost hand in hand with
Whaling.
free to play.
Yeah, well,
There is no wrong way to play the games. So, like I said before, if you want to use your cat to play, I don't think he'd be very. Excuse me. He'd be very happy playing the game. Maybe he would. Who knows? Maybe he's an Eeyore, like we have a cat of my friendship. Yes, that's another story for another time again. And also, all girls are good. There is
And
nothing
boys.
Yes.
wrong with all idols are wonderful.
Every
You might
idol
not
is
love
good.
one personally, but
They're all
someone out
good.
there does. So,
Yeah.
and also they're just idols and they're cute.
Yeah.
Like, come on, what's there not to like about
Yeah.
like cute girls and cute boys singing and dancing?
Somebody's
for you?
favorite idol, your least favorite idol may be somebody's favorite idol in the world.
Their
Your
best
least
girl.
favorite idol series might be somebody's favorite. So
Exactly.
you know, everyone has their own tastes, and
That's
That's
how it
should be.
okay. I mean,
okay.
anyway, next. So we're going to start with
okay.
the most well-known.
Okay, who in this room is not familiar with School Idol Festival? Okay, we got Nico.
Nico.
Okay,
Nico. Well, it's because
Nico.
she's in it. That's why she doesn't know about it because she's in it.
I love that. Nico. Oh my god.
Nice.
Okay.
Anyway, so School Idol Festival, it has swept the Japanese nation and then was brought over to the U.S. by Bushiroad and K-Lab Games English branch, which we're not going to talk about.
Yeah, I mean,
We don't
okay.
like K-Lab as much. And then, so this is the gameplay. Anyway, so the characteristic beat map of School Idol Festival is 9 spaces. So as we mentioned before, they have 9 units, or 9 girls in a unit, because there are 9 of the girls in the unit, as in Aqua and Muse. So we have our cute girls that you can collect in this game, or just learn to love and enjoy.
Love them
Our
forever.
Muse, which is 9. I'm sure all of you are familiar with them, and if you're not, don't know why you're here. I mean, unless you want to learn about the panel, then yes, no, then please look them up. Muse, it's literally a mu, like the Greek letter, and then a S.
Okay.
And then Aqua, not it's
Not
Aquars,
Aquars,
spelled weird.
but yeah, it's Aqua.
But anyway, it's Aqua, another 9 lovely girls to love and know and love. And then next, so we have card types, and the card types that are present in School Idol Festival are classified as Smile, Pure, and Cool. Then there are rarities as well. There's normal cards, which are generally, and this is unique to only School Idol Festival, is that they have a separate set of characters that only appear as end cards. They do not appear in any other higher rarity. Oh, sorry, and it's in Aikatsu as well. But anyway, so then you have your rarities. You have your Rs, which are your basic cards that you're gonna get from a platinum, like a master, like a higher scout, scout. So just in general, and then you get your SRs. They added SSRs about what, like 2 years ago, a year ago.
It's been a while.
It's been a little bit of time, but they introduced SSRs, which are in between SRs and URs. The URs, never going to get one. No, I'm kidding. You probably have them. Anyway, so to idolize them, which is, again, another key factor of an idol game, you have to collect not 1, but 2 of the cards. So this is what makes this game a dangerous, dangerous hole, is that you might get 1 of your girl, but you need a second one to make her look real nice. I mean, you can use stickers as well.
Get to that.
But anyway, so then they added a sticker option where you can idolize using a corresponding sticker. And then as far as team building, like I mentioned, for the units, the best way as far that we recommend is that we found is the best is you match the color to the song. And generally with School Idol Festival, they have every girl, which is great, comes in every attribute. So there's cards for Ellie that are cool, there are cards for Chica that are smile, there are cards for Yohane that are pure. And so you can also increase their stats by these little tokens, which again, they introduced around the same time that they introduced stickers in, I believe. And you can use these to boost their stats an additional amount. So you have their base stats, you have their max level stats, and then you have these stats, which are just like, or they have ones that will boost the stats of your whole team. Events, again, another characteristic of an idol game is they want you to play. So they got to come up with ways to get you to play.
Compete for fabulous prizes.
And compete for fabulous prizes, aka girls, ladies, cute idol ladies. So there are multiple event types in Love Live School Idol Festival. I think it's the one that has the most different events. And so, as you can see, we have listed all the ones. Token events, you collect tokens, you play the event song ad nauseum. It gets very repetitive, but that's just my opinion. Score match. Score match, you are put up against 3 other players, and you compete to have the highest score, as the name entails. A challenge festival is, they give you 3 songs to clear, and you need to clear them with, no, that's medley. Challenge festival is...
Challenge is 1 at a time.
Oh, 1 at a time, yes. Challenge festival, they give you 1 at a time, and the difficulty increases with time, and there's other attributes to that. And then there's medley festival, where they give you 3 songs.
Let's keep it nice.
Yes, can we? Yes, please leave questions and comments to the end. The medley festival is, they give you you can choose between 1 to 3 songs to play in a row. You have to play all 3 in a row. The combo carries over, and you cannot full combo the song unless you full combo the medley unless you full combo all the songs. And then there are 2 newer event types, like companion match. That is, you, instead of playing against the 3 other people, you are joined up with 3 other people, and you kind of play as a team to get a highest score, and you get points based off of that. I don't know, there's other games that have similar ones. And then Adventure Stroll is, I don't quite understand it. It's just you kind of move around like a map, and there's like little stories that you can unlock as you play, because they hadn't had stories since token matches. And then they gave up on those. But anyway, next.
All right, the Idolmaster Cinderella Girls Starlight Stage. Thursday, the game that I suffer so much for. All right, let's jump right on in. So Thursday was released back in September of 2015. It has been 2 years and about 3 months since the release. I know. Played since day one. Been suffering since day one. Haven't turned back since. Respect, yes. And yeah, anyway, jump right on in. Not quite, actually. This was, so, gameplay. Right, right.
ああ、目覚めたい、お家帰りたい、続けるのこれ。はあ、だいたいこんなことしたって何にもならなくなくなくなくない。
So as you can see, there are the beat maps. The beat maps are 5. So from left to right, you have swipes that can go 2, 3, 4, or from left to right. There are also holds where you hold down the key and the tab, the usual tap. There's also, they actually introduced a new difficulty called Master Plus, which increases the difficulty about twice as much by adding a hold slide, where you have to hold down the button and follow the sliders. It's fun.
That's what he thinks.
I play Master Plus. Next. So the girls.
There's lots of them.
There's literally a girl for everyone.
There's like
There
100, what is
are
186,
186, I believe.
186 girls.
And not all of them
Not
are
all of them are voiced at the moment. So every year they hold an election. The top 9 girls that do not have voice will get voiced. And the top girl will get an individual album. In fact, she gets a new album this year, Koi Kase Sai.
The queen.
Pre-ordered. She's the queen.
The queen.
You
Speaking of
missed
queens.
you missed Anzu's song.
Speaking of queens.
Speaking of queens, right. So there are 3 card types: cute, cool, and passion. And the rarity of the cards goes from normal, the end cards, then there's the R cards that you normally get from either clearing a song, doing daily scouting, doing regular gacha, or doing friends gacha using friend points. There's also SR, super rare, and SSR, super, super rare. And each of them essentially have I believe that the gacha rate is, they changed it recently so that you
they
have a
doubled
better
it.
chance of getting your best girls, but that doesn't mean you should roll for your best girl.
We'll get to that later.
We'll get to that later.
Okay.
In any case, to idolize the girls, you just, you have to do 2 things. You have to maximize your bonds with them, either by playing a live song with them in the unit, or feed them with candy. They love candy. Idols love candy, as you can see right here. And then give them items, and they will get idolized. Usually the card art changes, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, we
as
didn't
far as
mention
idols and stones
idolizing
goes.
or awakening for all the rhythm games basically means, for those not familiar, basically means the card, they'll usually change to a completely new outfit or artwork, and their stats will go up a lot.
Yep, and because of the level cap goes up as well in some games.
In some games.
As far as team building goes, there are the basic ones, which include just adding them to match the song attribute. So there are cool songs for cool idols, passion songs for passion idols, the yellow ones, and cute songs for pink idols or cute idols. And there are also all-type songs. That means that the idols get a stat boost by 30% if you play with any idols. As far as the advanced method of team building, come see me after panel. I can tell you all about it. And there are some idols that has an ability called overload. What they do is they take your life away, draining you away and away.
We're running out of time.
So as far as, but that's enough for the time being. To increase stat, all you have to do is two things. Either increase them using master trainer, and also potential point. That was added recently, about 6 or 7 months ago. Essentially, you can go above, for one idol, you can go above and beyond and add more stats to them. There are 3 types of events in Starlight Stage. You have token song, you have token event, where you play a live song, collect token, and use token to play an event song, and then you collect points. And there are another event called live groups, aka medley, where you play 3 songs, and you can, if you reach a certain amount of score, you get to play the encore song, which mostly is the event song. But there are some unique fun things that are added to
the tour ones.
Oh yes, the
Don't
party
worry,
tour.
Don't worry, just skip
That's
it.
another story for another time.
This
It's
is what
another,
This
yeah.
is what we're going to focus on.
And so unique fun things include live party. Used to be an event, but now they make it available at all times. What they do is you can actually create a room where your friends can join and play a random song and get tokens that can be traded for previous event idols, which is good for some who missed early on, including myself. There's also a unique, another unique characteristic of Starlight Stage is the SSRs have a unique model, and they also have producer's note, which is something called model viewer, where if you're cosplayers, you get references. And room. This is unique to their stage for the time being. Essentially, you can decorate your room, and you can visit other people's room, collect items.
Boost your
increase.
stats.
And the girls,
Boost
like,
your
they'll walk
stats.
around, they'll say things to you, and it's really adorable. It's like
And you can
little-
pick them up and shake them around
Yeah.
too. It's really fun.
Okay, next. Okay, so following in
Mini
our
Shita.
Idolmaster trend, Million Live Theater Days, abbreviated as Mini Shita. So it's the newest of the Idolmaster group, although these girls have been around for quite a while. So here's what it looks like when you play.
目と目合わせ一斉のサンキューベリカットリミングやミリオンスター開け情熱の舞台ともっと熱く展開ゴール響けと Go Going On 溢れ
Beautiful.
出すパワー
So you can say they also, for the SSRs in this game, they also got unique outfits that you can see when they're performing.
ドキドキが爆発しちゃいそうきらめくて諦めく世界私たちの
Also, they have songs that are voiced by the specific girls, like if you set them up in your unit. Oh, sorry.
So there's lots of girls. So Million Live actually is part of Namco Pro. So you have the original Idolmaster girls in the game as well as, well, there was 37 million stars originally, but they added 2, so now you got Sankyu, because 39. So it's really cute, and there's a lot of girls, and they're great. 3 card types, Princess, Fairy, Angel, which was kind of a random thing they picked because originally they were separated by vocal dance and visual. But they just randomly assigned the girls to these categories. And you got 4 rarities. You got your normal, rares, SRs, and SSRs. And to idolize them, you max their bond, and you need these little items to idolize them and make them awesome. And the art gets really, really beautiful as the rarities go up. Team building is pretty simple. Again, matching the color to your team. And there's all type songs again, so you can use whichever girls you want. Increasing stats is done with masterpieces, which you can get from duplicate characters, or you can get in drops and from doing daily missions. There's a couple of different kinds of events. Your regular token plus event song event. The card collects, where you'll do daily things, get special coins, and then you'll do a little coin gotcha and see if the card drops, and it never does. Platinum Star Tour is where you have to do either the featured live, or you can do the work, and you'll get tokens, and then you'll be able to play the song. It's kind of a token event, but it's a little fancier. Theater Showtime is just kind of an in-between event that gives you extra item drops in between the real events for cards. So the unique fun things about this game, I would say it's the easiest game of all the tap games, because the judging for your taps is really, really lax. Also, goods do not break your combos. So it's a really nice thing. If you just mess up that one note, it's not going to kill your combo. The game is fully voiced. Every time you see an idol like hanging out in the office or whatever, they'll speak to you. There's individual songs. There's a couple songs in there where, depending on the girls you have in your unit, they'll actually sing their own lines. It's recorded. They've recorded everything themselves, so you'll hear their individual voices, which is cool. Solo mode is also great, a really accessible thing, because it's only the 2 notes there. You see that vertical mode. You get your featured idol, and it'll only show her. You can watch her dance. You get extra bond points that way. Oshigoto is a really nice throwback to the original Idolmaster series, because they'll go on work and you'll kind of meet up with them and talk to them, and you can actually give them different responses based on what they're asking you, and depending on what you respond, they'll be happy with you, they'll be upset, so you get extra things that way. Something I learned more recently is when you have events going on, the clock that you see on your screen is actually your local time, so you know exactly when that event's going to end. You don't have to convert the hours into Japan. But the best thing about this game is the no scratch break. So you saw on the original video, and you've seen that screenshot there, when that big tap comes down, and you do the burst appeals, you get to stop playing for a few seconds. So that itch on your nose, you can scratch it during that time, and it's wonderful. But it's just a fun game, and I urge you to try. Next.
Sidem. The Idolmaster Sidem live on stage. Is it Valkyrie or is it Sidem?
It's Sidem.
It's
In any case, Sidem is a recent addition. Was released back in, I believe, September as well. Yes, September. Yes, September, yes. And September of last year, so it was pretty recent. And they did a pretty damn good job at it too. But enough of me talking about it, let's look at how it plays.
Good boys.
全員まとめて元気にしてやるよ
That cutie.
高い空へと羽ばたくように
That cutie.
なんて挟ませない何が大切かはもう分かっているんだそれが飛び立っていく勇気さただ願う
All right, so this game is somewhat unique that it has only one button. Yes, one button. But
Right in the
you
middle.
tap using one finger, two fingers with a hold, or a swipe, or a hold into a swipe. And at some point, you get to do something called spatial performance, or a performance essentially, which is what you do is you pick one or two idols. Initially, it's 2. You pick one of the 2, and then you just hold and release just in time so that the bar fills up to 100. Otherwise, it bounces back to 70, and you get a lower score. At the second performance, if you have an SSR, you can do special appeal, which is unique. There we go. Special appeal right here.
客席の視線を釘付けにしてみせよ
They get a little extra.
He's a doctor.
Yeah, all the idols inside M
I saw him first, Deanna.
were in other jobs before they became idols.
So the thing about Sidem is that these boys used to have a job, but they decided they want to follow the passion and become idols instead. For example, Kaoru right there, the extra doctor, he used to be a doctor. Tsubasa, he used to be a pilot.
Appropriately named.
Yes.
In any case,
Anyway.
there are many good boys. There's 3 boys right there, Tsubasa, Kaoru, and Teru. Those are dramatic stars. They are quite dramatic. Jupiter, good boys. Frame and Bite.
You don't have to go through all of
Yeah.
them.
3 card types, mental, physical, and intellect. Hasama Sensei, he's a good boy too. He's my boy. As far as rarity goes, you have the usual normal N card, rare cards, SR, super rare, and SSR, super, super rare. And they're all good boys. As far as idolizing goes, this one is a little different from most idol games where you have to feed them performance notes, performance memo, either vocal memo, vocal lesson, dance lesson, or visual lesson. Once you feed them enough notes, memo that you get from performing live or from doing a job, they can get something called change, which give them extra boost in stats, level cap increase. That's pretty much it as far as that goes. As far as team building goes, idols with the same attributes are preferred. There are no song types, so go with whatever you feel like going for. As far as live mode goes, there are 2 modes. There are the produce mode and cycle live mode, 315 live mode. The cycle mode, cycle live, you just play the song. I personally believe that it's one of the easiest one to pick up because you have 1 button. It's kind of difficult to, yeah,
Mess up one button.
yeah. Oh, I did break combos from time to time.
I'd find a way.
Increasing stat, you can level up using friend point that are somewhat difficult to come by. You can also do special lesson, as mentioned before, you have to complete all special lessons before they get idolized. And you can also do a draw that hopefully will get a duplicate, and by increasing the number of duplicate cards you get, they increase in level caps. As far as event goes, for the time being, there is only 1 mode, which is a challenge stage. So you spend 20 stamina and go through essentially a produce mode, where you just drag an idol, like this right here. You drag an idol, match them up, and by doing so, you increase their performance up. You increase the amount of score you get during live. So a few unique things with SideM is that you have produce mode with specific goals in mind. You have a score that you have to meet in order to get a prize. You also have the live mission that sometimes you may have to score X amount of perfects, you have to score X amount of combos, or you have to do a special performance with certain idols. And there's also Oshikoto, where you create bonds or kizuna, which is another system that gets added to SideM, but that's, again, another story for another time because we will run out of time. Moving on.
Okay. So Bang Dream Girls Band Party. It's a wonderful game. I'll show you what it's like. Sorry.
閉めてもう離さない話し合わせが一番私たちのスタビ走ってたやるよや愛と勇気を届けたい
Thank you.
You guys make me happy. Okay, so as you can see, the gameplay kind of looks like Guitar Hero. You can kind of fits the rock thing. You got, it's basically the same, but it looks a lot different, and you got a lot of slides and holds and kind of things, and the flicks, and it's just adorable. And So the bands, it's basically about 5 main bands. You don't have a million different random girls. It's focused on only these girls in the game. So Poppin' Party is kind of the main character band. They're adorable, they're poppy, they're cute. They just got together as a band, and they're trying their best. They're the underdogs. Afterglow, they've been friends since they were little kids, and they're just kind of a cool, like, alternative rock. They're awesome girls. Roselia, the elegant gothic rockers. They're the most excellent women on the planet. Pastel Palettes was actually a group of idols that were put together into a band, and they have really cute, fluffy, adorable songs. Hello Happy World is like the hyper marching band theme,
They're quirky.
amazing. Yeah,
They're extra.
they're a little weird, they're a little special, but they're popular. So your card types, there's 4 attributes: happiness, pure, cool, powerful, and then of course the rarities are not by letter, it's by star. So 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, and 4 star. Idolizing, again, it's you max level them and then use these items, and these items actually are used for more than just idolizing, so you gotta collect a lot of those little jewelry things. Team building, there's no color types for the songs in Bang Dream, so you can pretty much make a team of whoever the heck you want. However, the events usually will dictate, like as you can see in the event screen up there, the powerful types will give you a bonus in that event, as well as the specific girls that the event is about. And increasing stats, there are skill tickets for the individual girls to level up their individual stats, but the area items, as you can see there, which you'll see in the open world, will increase the band's stats or the type stats. So events, there's not too many. You just kind of play and play and play, so you get enough points to get the cool cards. There's the challenge event, which is, a token kind of thing. The band battle is fun because you play versus 4 other people. It's like, like score match kind of. But you also get a little mini item gacha as well to get extra little items, which you can see down on the bottom right there. But unique fun things about this game, there's a lot of them. It's fully voiced as well. There's only 25 girls, so they all have their own lines and characteristics and personalities, and you'll get to know them really well. You can also play forever because there's no actual stamina in the game. You'll get little flame things that give you a bonus, but you can literally play as long as you want. The Seiyu for the game all play it. They love it. They're really good at it. They'll post on Twitter all the time about how they got their girls. I got to watch them in Los Angeles over the summer. They demonstrated the game, sat here playing while one girl would hold the mic up to the other girl, and they would sing the song while they played on expert mode and would full combo it. So they're really into their game, and it's just delightful.
This game is hard.
It's not, I don't find it hard. Wait,
you forgot Fever Time.
Yeah, and Fever Time is a really cool thing also in the middle of the song. It's only when you're playing multi-lives with other people. It's just like, it's kind of a fun bonus. It's kind of like the rock band thing coming back. It's fun. Cover songs in this game. It's not just original music. There's really, really great popular songs that are re-recorded by these girls. And they're amazing. Maybe like after we can demonstrate a couple of them, but they sound amazing. You can also pick the girls' costumes. If you get a 3-star or 4-star, you can choose, no matter which card you're using in your team, you can choose that costume for her. But this game is actually coming out in English in the spring. So I encourage you all to please try it.
Check it out.
Prepare your
It's
walnuts.
wonderful. And it's my current favorite, so.
Uta Macross, the small, very kind of the redheaded stepchild of the Idol mobile game family. So this is the gameplay. It is also shortened to Utama, so because it's Uta Macross smartphone deculture or smartphone deculture, because that's
Because
just
Macross.
deculture. Deculture is like a thing with Macross. But anyway, this is the gameplay.
It's worth the wait.
早乙女アルト出
So
る
you
ぞ
start off with this unique, where you kind of, and then you have your idol, your diva, or Neki.
いいぜこのまま行ってやる
「
always a very entertaining thing to do by putting the wrong idol to the wrong song. Or the right song, if you want to put it that way.
パーフェクトだ。俺も
And you
も
can
う
get a perfect full combo, which is the unique thing about...
That extra.
Yeah, yeah. So here are our characters. They come from almost every season of Macross, which I think there are, 7 seasons of Macross?
4.
4? No.
Macross Delta.
No, I'm saying in general.
I'm sorry.
There's 7. And the series is actually 35 years old, so it's got a lot of history behind it. Starting off with Lin Min Mei, who is the original Macross idol. It started, I mean, there's a whole story, but basically she became the idol of the spaceship that leaves Earth. And so she just kind of started it all, and she got really popular. So a couple of series later, they brought back the music. Well, they've always had music, because basically the theme of Macross is music and love. And triangles. Not even kidding. And then they come to Macross 7, which has Nikki Basara and Mylene. Mylene is a Zentradi, and which is an alien race, and Nikki is human. But they're in kind of more of a rock band, so they're not technically idols. And then we have our lovely Cheryl Nome and Ranka Lee. They're from Across Frontier, and they're really where the idol thing kind of picked back up from Lin Min Mei. I mean, there's other ones that they haven't included, like Sharon Apple, but anyway, so now, as I'm pretty sure that they just wanted to commercialize on the fact that idols are really big, in Macross Delta, which is the newest season of Macross, they have a unit of 5. They are actually tactical unit Walkure, and they are actually soldiers as well as singers and idols. They literally fight by singing. It's great. So we have card types. They're voice, charm, and soul. It's, again, 3 basic rarities. And then rarities like Bang Dream come in stars as well. You have your 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, 4-star, and 5 stars, which obviously go up in rarity. And the interesting thing with those, then you can choose. So then idolizing, it's interesting because you have to draw 2 of a 4-star or any of the cards really. You could draw 2 of, and it levels it up. Like, it's just that, but only the 4 stars and 5 stars will transform, and that you need 2 cards or more to have it transform on you.
Double the suffering.
As far as team building is concerned, I just kind of let my game do it for me, but you pretty much want to match your plate attribute to your song that you're playing, or at least the majority. They do have it'll select it all for you, like your highest plates. And also, you can pick any 3 of your favorite divas or Neki. And it doesn't matter, any of them that you play, other than the fact that some of them will have higher stats based on the outfits they're wearing. This is another new, very unique feature, is that in Macross, they have outfits that, unlike with like SSRs, if there's different versions of the character, they just have different outfits because there's only a finite amount of people in it. So they get new outfits. You have to collect a lot of episode plates to unlock these. So like if you get a 5-star, even then you're not guaranteed to be able to idolize into collect enough points, episode points to get the outfit for your girl. They have default outfits, and they do give some away. Like they just gave away the lion one for Cheryl. But yeah, the rarity also increases stats. Then there's the secret board and the boards, which you collect resources which are like little gems of like 5 different colors. And as you can see there, it's like a web, like Final Fantasy and a lot of other JRPGs. And then you also can use those to collect unlock the episode points that will get for your outfit. Events. There are 3 different types of events currently. We have the ticket events, which are basically token events. We have our versus event, where you are paired up against someone. I don't know quite the algorithm is, but
So what it does is it matches you up against someone with the same, about the same rank.
Okay. So it matches you up with someone about the same rank, and then you both play the same song, although it doesn't matter which difficulty, and I find that kind of cheap, because if you play like expert and you're not as like good, but you don't score as high as someone who played it very hard because they full comboed it, it's a little unfair, but anyway. So you can play any level of the song, and you just need to beat them with points. And there's a cute little animation, and your character claps, and the other one kind of just wah wah. And then there's the challenge events, which you have to clear a certain amount of conditions to, like, you are given a condition, so it'll be like full combo this song, and that's how you get your points. If you fail, you only get like 300 points, but if you win, you get like 1,200. Next. Unique fun things. As I mentioned, Macross is a very old series. I do actually recommend the original anime. It is quite amusing and campy. There is a fast stamina increase, but there's a lot of history here, so they have a decent amount of following. And so the fast stamina regeneration, that's just their stamina regeneration. You can level both plates and your divas separately and simultaneously. And then there's fun Easter eggs too, like, which wrecks my heart every day. When you play the song Axia, if you have Messer and they just talk to each other. But anyway, they talk to each other when you go into a certain mode, and I'm pretty sure Messer says, "Sing for me," and then Kaname is like, "Yes," and yeah. But anyway, spoilers aside, Aikatsu.
Okay. Yeah, now we're getting down and dirty. Aikatsu photo on stage. Yeah, I know. It's a fun game. I swear the server is run from somebody's basement in their house because it's extremely slow running, but it's adorable. And here's what it looks like. Oh, cut to the middle. So, I know you MAGFest regulars are familiar with Jubeat. So, it kind of has a similar interface.
The unique thing, though, is that you can slide across the combo notes instead of hitting them individually.
Okay. So that's what it looks like. It's really unique looking. Aikatsu's been going on for a few years now. There's the first season girls. There's a lot of bright, pretty colors. Aikatsu Stars is the one that's currently airing. There's just a lot of great, adorable girls. It's a series aimed more at younger kids, admittedly, but they're still adorable and precious. 4 card types: cute, cool, sexy, and pop. That's also apparent in the show. And then your general rarities: normal, rare, SR, and premium rare, because like the premium rare dresses in the game. Idolizing, again, you're going to max level them and then use items you collect during the game to level them up and get awesomer outfits. Awesomer, I just said that. Team building. Team building's a little bit different in this game. There is a color matching system, so the type, but you get more points the more smiles you get, which is how you combine your girls. So as you can see, this team that I have set up has 16 smiles, and then you can see on the right the list of them. You can look up the translations, but it's basically combos of things like units of the girls, or if you have Ichigo in your party, you just get a smile for her. Starlight Queen, which is something from the show, but that'll increase your score a lot. And then increasing the stats, you practice with Johnny's, there's a bonus time to get Johnny's during the day every day.
He's the teacher at their school.
He's the dance teacher, and he's fabulous. And to increase the stats, really the only way to do it other than leveling up is to practice with the same card, and you can only there's a certain maximum amount that you can do that. Events. Again, like your regular token and play the song event. There's events where you just pray and hope that your card will drop, and then there's kind of scenario medleys like this where you'll go through a story, and then you'll get a bunch of songs that you need to play, and then you'll get a special song at the end for an encore. Unique fun things about this game, like you saw, the gameplay looks really unique. Fan clubs are a slightly newer thing. You can pick your girl, and you get just like fun. You can level her up with you know, it's just it doesn't really add much to the game, but it's adorable, and you can
thinking
pick
now,
your best
actually.
girl officially in the game.
You can increase their stats now, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, can you? Okay.
With
Then
it,
they added that. Yeah.
Well.
Okay. So now
Now,
open the floor. to
We're going to open the floor.
for
Questions?
just for
Anyone?
a few minutes because we do have more after this.
Yes?
Oh my God, you're doing this to me. Oh, that's hard.
That's tough. I can't pick between Miki and Mika.
Oh,
I
that's
can't
a toughie
pick.
for me too.
I can't pick. Too much of my soul goes into both. Although Miki's probably.
I mean, I probably would have to say Takane from Idolmaster. I just love her a lot.
He's DD.
He's a DD, yeah. Okay, so yes. Bang Dream.
Uta Macross, actually. I really like Uta Macross, and yeah, pretty much. It's different. Yes, Jerry? Yes.
Yeah.
Interest.
What, like you're saying our,
Like
our
which one
personal
do you
favorite
like?
games,
Yeah.
why do we like it as much? Oh. I like all the series, and I don't know. A lot of them, like I'll cycle through which I play the most. So like I'll be like, oh, this week I'm really on an Aikatsu kick and I want to play it more because there's an event going on with a girl I like. But I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say. Like, I love them all. Is that an okay answer? I love all of them. Yes.
Can you speak a little bit to how accessible it is for Americans both in respect to
Okay.
iTunes accounts as well as the language part of it?
I think a lot of them, they have, I mean, the Japanese really like to use a lot of English words. So a lot of these, like, especially with like Macross, where they do use a lot of English in the show, and like all the characters have like non-Japanese traditional names, that there's just a lot of them you can pretty much figure out if like from either playing a different game. Like I've found that like going like just knowing the basic idea from school.
There's
at a
also
festival.
generally either Reddit threads or good Twitter
Yeah.
accounts that will provide translations for a lot of the menus and such.
Yes, and then also you have your accessibility of School at a Festival, which is completely in English,
And
with
soon
or
to
English
be
sub,
Bang
and
Dream.
soon to be Bang Dream.
So,
So
and then for those of us that use Android, it's dangerous because we don't need to make all kinds of crazy accounts. We can just
yeah, that is
directly
the one
play
nice
them.
thing about being a,
So if you play on
Japanese
Android, it's a lot
iTunes
easier.
player. Being a Japanese iTunes player, you have to go through a shopping service to buy your iTunes cards. And on that note,
So, wise words from Yozora.
always gacha responsibly.
Always gotcha responsibly. It can be addicting. There's a lot of controversy going on right now about are gotcha games considered gambling. It can get very dangerous, and especially again on Android, you don't need to go buy Japanese iTunes. You can just click that button. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
It goes right through your Google account.
Now, here's...
It's very dangerous.
So if you play on both platforms, there are some games that you can actually cross-buy. So you can cross-buy, I believe, Photokatsu and Uta Macross, because they have separate currency as far as that. You have free currency that are can be transferred over. Paid currencies are not transferred over.
All
Okay,
right,
so
our
for those
fun
of
little
you-
thing, if everyone can
For those
fire
of
up.
you that have, oh, we have another question. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not at all.
I haven't tried on that particular
Don't give
game,
her
but
ideas,
I played through Kuap. Yes.
That's, yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Welcome-
So,
yes, welcome
if
to our
everyone
lives.
wants to first, yes. We
We couldn't
needed
cover
to.
every
We
game.
couldn't cover
We had to-
everything.
Okay,
Trust
so
me, we wanted to.
For those of you that.
Oh yeah,
have-
honorable mentions to games
Oh, yeah.
like I7, Idolish 7, Sokyo 7 Sisters, Show by Rock, SB69. I don't know why it's
Nice.
down
Roku.
to that, but Roku. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, so there are other idol games out
Yeah,
there.
there's a lot of 'em.
There's a lot.
It's
So
the
we just
big-
covered
it's
the
the
really
big thing right
popular
now.
ones, pretty much, that are at least popular worldwide. No,
Yes,
I
I
have
have.
not.
That
it's
has
gonna be
been
English.
in the news since July of last year, and they haven't updated since.
Oh, well, okay.
Okay,
right, so
first we're gonna everyone
Everyone that has
wants
School
to
Idol
School
Festival,
Idol
we're going to
Festival.
do a group solo YOLO.
Yeah, so you
for
can pick either
fabulous
Aqua
prizes.
or Muse.
Yes. Yes, we're doing a solo YOLO all together. And there might be something extra if you get over a rare, we might have some things to give out. No.
Don't even. Don't
If you
pave
have
the
the
way to
gems, don't
others.
feel obligated. We're obviously not going to force anyone here to do this.
If you're saving
It's
for your
just
best
fun.
girl, all right.
Yeah,
so
we understand if you're saving for best girls, but it's just a fun thing. Oh, yes. Ooh. Whoever you think is cute.
Yeah, whoever you pick is cute.
Honestly, that's how most idol games grab me personally. I see them and I'm like, they're cute. Oh, I like her. And then I
Yeah,
learn
just
about
pick the
them
one
more.
that you like the look of most.
Sorry, what was that last thing you asked? What was the last thing he was asking on his screen? Whichever one you think is cute.
All right, we're ready. Okay, we're going
Because we're running out of time. So,
Yes.
all right, ready?
All right,
One,
so
two, three.
Come on.
Let's see what we got.
All right. Oh, I'm getting a load. Oh no.
I got a
maybe
rare.
not. I got a rare.
Kotori.
That's
I
right.
got Kanan.
Do we have SRs?
Yes. All
Do we
right.
have
Come
any-
up here
do we
and
have-
pick a
wait.
prize.
Do we have any SSRs? No. Do we have any URs? Okay. Oh, we got a UR!
Oh shit.
Yeah!
Come up
We
here.
got a
Come up
UR.
here. Oh really?
If you got something over an R, come up. Whoa!
Whoa!
Double
Oh,
Umi!
nice.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Oh, come
Awesome.
on.
All right, we have a lot of stuff.
All right.
Feel free to.
You may. Oh!
Yes, you got
Pajama
rain.
rain. All right, so you guys can choose from
Yes.
our giant pile of prizes.
There's a lot over here.
Yeah, there's also idolized salt
I
for
wanna
your
eat the
needs.
rain.
Yeah, idolized salt. Not this.
There's more stuff over here too.
And then after
I have
this,
a present for you,
if
too.
you have Cinderella Girl Starlight Stage, we're gonna do our free 10 pull together. If anyone has that.
Those are really good.
But that'll be,
I
like,
recommend
unofficial,
them. They're
not
very
have to be in the
delicious.
panel, but
It'll
yeah.
you come with a random card, but they're really tasty.
Anything. There's charms, there's pins, there's clear files. Yes. Anything you want.
Any one of them.
You're very welcome.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Oh, your girlfriend.
Okay. So now, do people want to fire up Starlight Stage?
I need Wi-Fi.
Oh.
You, yeah, pick
Anthony,
one.
I need Wi-Fi.
Okay.
Yeah, she needs.
So drive P password internet.
Right here. Yes.
We're gonna do that right now.
We're gonna do
We're
it.
firing
I
up
need
right
I need
now.
Wi-Fi on my tablet
it.
because it's on my tablet. Yeah.
The wafers are really delicious. You picked a good choice. No, you can come up here.
You want a prize? Greg want a prize.
Oops, sorry. Here you go. Should be up now.
Thank you.
You got it.
I feel like you'd be.
What'd
a
you get?
Yuki Hopi.
Oh, a beautiful chica.
I feel like you'd be a Yuki Hopi.
She's shy and adorable. She's Allie.
Yeah. She likes to dig holes
Yes.
and cry. And she's
Yeah.
in
So if
a
you guys
relationship.
after the panel, if you have more questions about specific idols of the games, feel free to come talk to us.
Yes.
All right, my game's loading up. Loading.
So yes, if you have Starlight Stage and you have either want to do a solo YOLO with us, or
Or if you haven't
or
done
your
10
daily
pull.
60, or if you still have your daily 10 roll for the day. That's what we're going to be doing up here.
I'm still loading.
Marissa's still going,
I'm
loading.
still loading. Okay.
right.
Okay. Go to the. I'm going to the screen. Anzu said hi. Okay. All right. Are we all ready? Temple. 1, 2, 3.
You have to wait for the...
What? For what?
And go.
Go. Oh. Oh.
I got loading. Loading.
Oh.
Loading.
Oh, unless this is a flip.
Let's see.
No.
Uh-oh.
I got nothing.
Oh, it's changing.
She's got a flip.
You got an SSR. Holy shit. Snap.
I got 1. I had a 4 pull earlier in the week.
Go
I had
through them.
four
Let's see who it
SSRs.
is. Let's see who it is. Oh, she's a babe.
I got that.
Oh,
Oh.
You got all SSRs.
I got garbage. I got
All right,
Natalia.
let's see. Who is it? Is it?
Oh! What did you get? What did you get? You got the same one?
No lie, I didn't even know she existed before this week. That's how many
Oh my
Cinderella
God.
girls there are.
Please-
I didn't even know
please
this girl
all
existed.
Send Mochi your Kanako thoughts. It is her birthday, and also I got 2 SRs.
You got 1 SR. We just did our group tempo.
What did you get? Anything?
Did it?
Garbage roll.
No.
2 SRs. 2 dupes.
Did anyone else get anything cool?
Kanako.
Oh my gosh, we got another.
I
Kanako.
got Kako. Kako, what is her name, right? Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Awesome.
Come up and get a
Yeah,
prize.
sure. Get one.
I mean, quite honestly, if you want to come up and get a prize or a
second
second prize, come right
If you haven't gotten
up.
a prize, please feel free because
We
we
have a
brought
lot.
lots of goodies for you guys. You're still loading?
Yeah, I really
The
hope.
suspense is killing me. Oh, how many? 1?
How many?
Did
How
you get
many?
her?
How many?
Oh. How many?
Kanako,
Kanako,
Kanako, Kanako, Kanako.
Look at them praying. Yeah.
Yay! Yay!
Oh my God!
That's amazing.
Yay! I'm so happy. Oh my God.
Yay!
Oh my God, magic just happened.
Amazing.
Magic.
The gotcha gods have blessed. Oh, they're all.